This is where pretty girls meet to talk about pretty girl things. And Harry brought a pretty girl with him today.
Hi.
Hello, pretty girl.
Stop it. You're very beautiful, lover.
Thank you for being part of the Pretty Girls Show.
Thank you, Don.
All right, let's see here. Is Jack here yet? Oh man,
sure.
is Jack here?
We literally just started, so I don't know if he's had time to get here yet. We'll see.
We'll give it just a second, Don. We need some more
well, we've made it so Sal and Melissa can no longer be upset with me.
Right. Can I ask her or should I not?
Probably not on air. We don't really know. We don't really know.
Gotcha, okay. By the way,
no idea.
Mary Jane, your hair looks absolutely adorable.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Looks great.
How about my mustache?
The mustache is continuing to fill out. What is that, Mary Jane? Is that Don's? What color would you say that mustache is right now?
Well, I mean, I'd say chestnut.
Okay.
Chestnut.
All right.
What about Auburn? I was thinking Auburn.
Nope, Auburn has more red in it. You see, Amber, would you call your hair on your head Auburn?
I wouldn't call it Auburn. I wouldn't call
what do you
it
call it?
It's pretty girl Amber. Hi, Amber Lane.
Hello, pretty girl Tom Barris.
Hi. Well.
Hello.
Yeah, Harry, I think Auburn has a smidge more red in it. It is a brown, but a redder brown.
Let me just ask this: I was just.
But I would say the color of my hair. The color of my hair.
Say what I'm saying. You guys want to take over the show?
No, Don. No.
All I was gonna say is
all I want to do is do this. It's the most important thing.
All I want to do is do.
There's Terry Greenbeans. Terry Greenbeans, who earlier Hollywood Harry said, boy, Terry Greenbeans loves those Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He likes those games.
Don Jack is here. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack. Are we ready to do this?
Oh, 1 second, Don. This is a big shift. Garrett Shea says, "Holy shit, Amber Lane is back." Terry Greenbean says, "Amber Lane!" Exclamation! 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 And Terry says he's here.
Terry Greenbean's also tip.
All I wanted to say is I do feel like my hair color is the same color as Dawn's.
Can I just say something? Can I say something to you, please? The Pretty Girls Show has changed a lot. On the Pretty Girls Show now, everybody pays attention to me, and if I'm talking, nobody talks over me.
Don, you missed Old Man G trying to say something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a tip, guys.
Yeah.
We got Terry Greenbeans for 420. He says, "Thanks to Hollywood Harry for joining the show." Thank you very much.
What's third eye blind? I'm packed in. I'm holding. I'm smiling. She's living. She's golden. She lives for me.
You said.
All right, it's time for our picks. As you know, each week we have the Mary Jane six-pack. This will be...
Okay, Don. Quinn says, "Hello, Don. Hello, Mary Jane. Hello, Amber. Hello, Harry. And hello, Omanji."
Who said that?
Quinn, the Virgin.
Oh.
And Terry Greenbean says, "Thank you, Omanji."
Okay, let's do some of these. The Mary Jane six-pack. As you know, each week, Mary Jane has been helping degenerate gambler Terry Greenbeans with some picks of games. We now have a bunch of people that come in, but Terry Greenbeans still takes Mary Jane's picks and makes wagers on them. Mary Jane's overall record is 269, 227, and 5.
Thank you.
So let's see, Mary Jane, I believe last week you were 5-1, weren't you?
Yes, I was. And we've skipped a few. Hollywood Harry's been hiding somewhere because of his naughty behavior.
What do you mean?
Angie. Do you know he compared me in some capacity to a 5-second fart? Is that acceptable?
No.
And he was
Boy.
being a bully.
I knew I was going to take some heat for that one.
Hey, T. How are you?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Uh,
I didn't want to tell you, Angie, but yeah, I remember that too. Boy,
Yeah,
I guess when Harry's away from you, he acts like a complete animal.
Really?
Boy, but meanwhile, when I get
even
ripped,
more,
I get ripped. It's okay. Yeah, I get it. It's fine. It's fine.
even then
What?
more than an apple than he is in bed with me.
Angie,
Whoa.
Angie, can I just say
Wait,
something?
Don. Wait, Don. Did you hear that?
I just
One
wish
more time.
I couldn't hear because you were complaining too much. Can you
Okay,
tell
wait,
me-
one more time, babe. One more time. Say it. Do it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Come on, babe.
Angie,
Even more, does he act more like an animal than he does in bed with me?
so let me ask you this. He acts like an animal when he's making love to you, Angie?
Oh, I know he loves me.
No,
Let
he said that.
me
Oh, he's an animal in bed.
whoa. Let me see his making love face.
No, it's his growling after.
I have a comment for Angie. I will say to Angie and Angie only, congratulations on your husband finally getting 1 5-star lock, even though he has embarrassed you by losing 9. So he's 1-9. I will say congratulations to Angie and not Hollywood Harry.
Oh, thank you, Mary Jane.
Okay,
Thank you.
let's get to some of these games today. It's very
Yeah.
nice to have you, Angie. All right, let's see what we have here. In the first game, we have one.
What?
The number 15 Louisville goes in and plays the number 16 Notre Dame. I believe we're playing in the area of the Golden Dome. Mary Jane, do you want the point spread?
No, thank you.
Okay. Why am I wearing this hat, Mary Jane?
Oh, you're wearing that because if the you're wearing that because A, you're a pretty girl,
Thank you.
and because B, you're wearing that because if I had it the Tigers are going to the playoffs.
Yes, they are. Thank you. Yeah. All right, but in this first game, we got Louisville, the Cardinals, versus Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish.
Is this football or basketball?
Football.
Okay.
Okay, what do we have, Mary Jane?
I'm sorry, I thought you said 4 names. What are my 2 choices?
Louisville Cardinal and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Hollywood Harry is more animal than human at this point.
Right. Right there in the side. Give me a second. Right there.
What city or state is Louisville Cardinal in?
Kentucky. It's Louisville, Kentucky.
You know what? I think it's acceptable. We'll go with Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Okay. Okay. What are you going to say, Harry?
What?
That Louisville is giving 7 points.
No, are Louisville's giving or getting?
Plus, I have +7 by Louisville.
Yeah,
Terry
+7.
Greenbill.
Beans.
What'd I say?
You said Greenville.
Terry Green Beans.
Well, let me write these down. I want to write these down. Mary Jane took who?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame minus the 7. I am going to take Mary.
Well, Notre
I
Dame
don't like
has
the-
7. Notre Dame has 7.
Right down. I don't. No, Notre Dame's -7.
Terry
No,
Greenbeans
they're
responded, I am correct. So it's exactly whatever's written on Don's thing. Can you also clarify, Terry Greenbeans?
So who
Who-
has 7
what?
points? Who has 7 points? Louisville?
Did he say yes?
He hasn't said yes to that. Does Louisville have 7?
Louisville +7.
Okay. Now, all right. So who do you like?
You know what, Don? This game, I have no feel whatsoever for this game. None whatsoever. So,
Excuse me, sir. I like your Kansas shirt.
oh,
I like your
thanks.
Kansas.
A lot
Yeah, I
of
like
people,
that.
whenever I wear this shirt, people compliment this shirt all the time. So, Don, heads is going to be heads is Notre Dame, tails is Louisville. It is heads, Notre Dame.
So we got 2 Notre Dames. Amber Lane, who's done a little. She's a huge football fan.
Wait a minute, Don. Why don't we ask Amber what her gambling history is?
Well, I'd love to know.
Well, I'm strictly NFL. I college I know nothing about.
Okay, well, who do you like in this college game then?
You don't get to pick only some. You pick all or none.
Okay,
And you're here to pick.
let's
Tell her
go.
the 2 words and she'll say one of them.
Louisville or Notre Dame?
Louisville.
Also, I remember Harry was wearing the same shirt when he was with us to scare my grandma.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, I think that your grandma deserves a little scare this Halloween.
Spooky season.
Okay,
And,
all right. Look, Jack picks Louisville. What about Old Man G? Who you going with?
I'll take Notre Dame.
Wow, so we're split down the middle. 3 Notre Dames, 2 Louisvilles. All right.
I picked Louisville because I love the Kentucky Derby.
There you go.
Not bad. Not bad.
Bravo.
Okay, next game. Illinois, the Fighting Illini versus the Penn State Lions. Nittany Lions.
No,
Lions.
first, Amber.
Mary Jane.
Well, I have some questions. What are the colors for the first team?
Illinois, orange and blue, I believe.
Okay. And Penn State's
Usually white and navy blue.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
But they're more oriented to white.
I think I'll go with the first one you said.
Illinois?
Illinois.
What's the number, Don? How much?
Illinois gets 18.
Okay. Well, Jack's father is liking Illinois plus the 18, but I think that's a little high, and he thinks it, but I think it's high because it's fishy. Penn State is the team that I did give out to win the national championship, and I'm going for 2 straight correct predictions on national champions in college football. So I'm going to lay the 18. I'm taking the Nittany Lions.
Okay, so Mary Jane goes with the Fighting Illini, and Hollywood Harry goes with the Nittany Lions. Let's go over to Amber Lane. She's much better at NFL, but this is college. Illinois versus Penn State.
I go Lions no matter what.
Penn State.
Sorry,
Nittany
Lions.
Lions. Okay, another Penn State. Let's go to Jack. Jack picks Illinois. That's what Mary Jane picked, right?
Yep.
All right. And what about Old Man G?
I think I'll take that 18 points and go with Illinois.
Oh my. Oh my.
So the only person that picked Penn. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, Harry, and you. Okay. All right. Now we got the game of the day. Oh, this will be a good one. The number 2 Georgia Bulldogs versus the number 4 Alabama Crimson Tide. Mary Jane, who are you going with that?
I think the I'll go with the puppy instead of the
It's a bulldog.
tidal wave of blood.
It's a bulldog. So you're going with Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm also going
Amber,
against
you have to
the
stay in
Tide.
order. Amber, wait, you got to stay in order. Sorry.
Don, you said Georgia's -2?
Georgia's -1.
Oh, -1. Okay. And before I give my pick, guys, Mary Jane, I would like to say hello, Quinn, as well. Quinn and I exchanged some messages last week on Twitter. Very nice. I love that he's a fan of this show and that other things that I do too. So when I do did my Bet Online video, Quinn retweeted it and liked it, made a comment. So thanks a lot, Quinn. I appreciate that. And I'll be coming out with a WWE wrestling video next week. So hopefully you can do that for me too. And Angie just told me, my lovely wife said, roll Tide. So I'm taking Alabama.
Whoa. Taking Alabama. And as we know, Mary Jane took Georgia. She likes the bull puppies. All right, we go down to Amber Lane. Amber Lane.
I also like the bull puppies. It's close to the Tide down. Like, no.
Don't like
We're
the
going
Tide. You're
with
gonna go with Georgia. Okay.
yes.
Jack says he's going as his dad went. He's doing what his dad.
No, he says Alabama below that.
Okay.
Okay, Alabama. And what about Old Man G?
I think I'll go with Alabama too. Georgia had too much trouble with Kentucky.
Interesting. Okay, now we're going to some NFL games. This is where Amber Lane really does a good job. Okay, Mary Jane, first game. First game is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the LA Chargers. Do you want the point spread?
No, thank you. Chargers generally aren't my favorite. I think that them failing in San Diego and moving to Los Angeles and then trying to crowd the Rams, and they're generally just not a favorite. But I think that Kansas City has been attention whores as of late. They've been pulling out on the stops just to get attention, and not keeping their head in the game. So I think they let's see if the Chargers can redeem themselves.
So you're picking the Chargers?
Yeah.
Okay, we go down to Hollywood Harry. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the LA Chargers. And the Chargers are 7-point favorites.
No, Chargers are 7 points underdogs.
Underdogs, right? But they have
I'm going to say
7. I'm sorry.
I'm going to agree on this game with Mary Jane. Number one, I'm agreeing. I have two reasons why. Number one, I hate, if anyone knows me, and Don, you do, and Jack knows, that I hate the Chiefs. I hate them. They get all the calls. The referees are in on it. The NFL is in on it. It happened again on Sunday night against the Falcons, and it's bullcrap. And number two, the second reason, may I say, Mary Jane, that for the months and months and months we've been doing these shows and going over the games, whether it's baseball, basketball, Olympics, fighting, or football, I got to be honest with you. Don, I would think that you might agree here. I have never heard of better analysis on a game by you, Mary Jane, than you just did just now.
She did her research.
Thank you very much.
She was really upset.
You are not wrong about them moving from San Diego.
Yeah, that's what you. Hey, I can't even mention San Diego around her, and she starts talking about. Like I said, hey, They want to book me in La Jolla at the Comedy Store. Should I go? And she said, no, that's by San Diego. Those fuckers who moved their team up here.
Mary Jane couldn't have been more right there.
Thank you.
Mary
And
Jane
before-
somehow knew the Chargers are coached by former Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh.
And a personal friend of mine, Jim Harbaugh.
Is he?
Well, I spoke to him at the Springsteen concert. I let him have it a little bit too.
Oh, Don, I don't know.
Well,
This
well,
is
how'd
pretty
you let him have it?
controversial.
How'd you let him have
I
it?
told him it was about time he finally took down the Buckeyes. Enough was enough. Finally, you did it. Congratulations.
Don,
Three
Terry
times he took him
Greenbeans
down.
just chimed in with a comment for Hollywood Harry. Why don't you read that?
How dare you say you're an equal with Mary Jane? She's never missed a show. Where were you last week? Terry Greenbeans is letting his feelings be heard.
TGB letting it fly. I like it. I was under the weather, needless to say. I didn't sleep for like 3 days, and I'm still I'm like blind right now. I can't even say.
Well, we have to accept that.
Yep.
There's nothing we can do. We can't take
But I
it.
made the show. I was a trooper tonight, Mary Jane. Last week, again, I apologize. I just totally 6:30 in the evening. I passed out, and I didn't wake up until I saw Jack's text at 12:30 in the morning.
Okay,
Thank you.
we've got next game, Mary Jane.
No,
did
no,
we
no.
Do we
No,
do
you
it?
need Amber.
We need
Jack,
Amber
and
and
then
Jack.
Jim.
Amber, we got Kansas City Chiefs, LA Chargers.
Yes, so may I speak my piece?
Yeah.
I hope those Chiefs go down by
Nice.
the unfaithful Rams fans. Used to be what? St. Louis, whatever. You know why I have a vengeance with the Chiefs?
Why?
Because of the Joe Montana trade.
Mm. He did
Do
bring
you
the.
remember that?
He did. Yeah, he brought the Chiefs to the playoffs, but they went to Buffalo, and the Bills took care of them. And I think
Oh,
next
he should
year-
have. No, the NFL didn't.
What? Where did she?
Did we lose?
Who'd she pick? She picked.
You didn't
Sounded
pick
like
that.
sounded like she was going Chargers.
Yeah,
Amber, you're back. Who did you
Hey,
exactly
yes.
pick or continue?
Kansas City or LA.
L motherfucking A.
Okay, let's go to Jack.
Oh.
I
Jack,
believe he said Chiefs.
Yeah, he picked the Chiefs.
There's a
Okay.
lot of comments for
you
Terry
picked
Green
the Chiefs.
for Harry.
Who did Harry
Who the
take for this
Chiefs?
one? I missed it by.
I
supporting
jumped
Mary
on.
Jane.
I think it's a good game to pick the Chargers. The Chargers suck.
Herbert
the
looks
Chiefs-
like he's gonna play. Herbert looks like he's
the
gonna
Chiefs
play.
when they're
It does
down.
look like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia and get the West Virginia East Coast side of this. Who do you like out there? Old man G?
stick-
Kansas City
stick-
or LA?
I'm sticking with the Chiefs. I think they're gonna win this one as well.
Mm.
She's got the Chiefs. All right. Got two more games. You ready, Mary
You think-
Jane?
I mean, I would be, but we got a few more comments against Harry.
Mm.
Wasn't there talk of? Oh, Garrett Shea says, wasn't there talk of finding Hollywood Harry $10,000 for missing last week? Question
No.
mark.
No, there wasn't.
And Terry Greenbean says, who did Harry take for this one? Question mark. I missed it. Supporting Mary Jane.
I took the Chargers. I'm jumping on with Mary Jane here.
I'm
Thank you.
obsessed with Amber. She's incredible. Wow. Wow.
Amber, what's in the cup? Are you drinking a little something tonight? What are you drinking?
Diet Coke.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay. All right.
All right, we ready for the next game?
Yeah.
Have we got enough banter after that pick? All right, here we go. The next game, we've got the Buffalo Bills visiting the Baltimore Ravens.
Ooh, that's a good game. That's a good game.
Buffalo gets two
I'm
and a half. Oop. Mary
okay.
Jane,
Well, I'm
do you
going.
want, do you want
My
Oh,
bet.
sorry. I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens.
No,
it's
no,
not your turn. Wait until you're asked.
I know it's not my turn.
let's see. You know what? It's Halloween season,
Yeah.
and I do really enjoy the story about the Raven that guy that, and it's election season. You know, he was killed by those people that would pick up drunks and homeless people and put them in clothes and send them in the voting booths. That's how Edgar Allan Poe probably died. Politics.
Really?
And he wrote a nice little poem about the birdie. So let's go with them.
Isn't that what Adam Carolla does now?
Who? What does he do? Pick up homeless people, dress them up, and make them vote?
Yeah, I thought that's what Adam Carolla does nowadays.
I don't hear
I'm
nothing.
gonna have to say we have to say allegedly. I don't have any evidence of that. Let's say allegedly.
Okay. So you took Baltimore?
Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry, the Wizard of
No.
against
Against.
all odds. Against all odds.
I'm the Wizard of Odds.
This is the Sunday night game. It's very good. I will say this. Baltimore, nice win last week to get on the board. First win of the season, Don, against the Cowboys.
Exactly.
Lamar Jackson and King Henry ran all over Dallas for their first win.
Can I ask you this? How was
yeah.
Sal? Was he upset about that?
He knew it was coming.
Really?
Yeah. So with that, look, Baltimore plays Cincinnati next week in a big AFC North game. Probably losers out of the playoffs there. Well, at least, maybe Cincinnati, if Cincinnati loses that, because they haven't won a game yet. And Buffalo's look fantastic. They scored 31 or more in every game. But this is going to be their third straight national night game. I think it's going to be a little too much for them. I think Baltimore needs the game more. I'm with Mary Jane again. I'm taking the Ravens.
Okay. Let's go down
Quote
to
the Ravens evermore.
Yay!
Let's go to Amber Lane. Buffalo,
what was it?
Baltimore. Buffalo, Baltimore.
You already said the Ravens.
Baltimore.
So you changed from when you went out of turn to changing your vote.
No, she took
I went for
the Ravens the whole time.
You're gonna go Baltimore Ravens then. Very good.
yes.
Okay.
They're gonna go to the Super Bowl, I believe.
Ooh.
Okay, Hollywood Harry, there you go with her Super Bowl pick. Since you were a bully a few weeks ago and tried to make me do that, I hope you learned your lesson.
I think I did. And by the way, very strong opinion there, Amber Lane. Very strong on the Ravens.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
To the
out
Super
to
Bowl.
where's Jack? Is Jack
He
made a
says
bit?
the Ravens.
Where does he say that?
He says that right before Quinn says, "Hell yeah, Ravens are smart birds."
Great analysis, Quinn. All right, so he's got the Ravens. What about Old Man G? What are you thinking?
Well, it's still the month of September when this game happens, and the Bills have early season September immunity armor for some reason, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with them.
Oh, see. Going with Buffalo. Okay.
Only Bills representative.
Mm-hmm. It's September for some reason. They're gold in September every year.
And in our very last game, the sixth game of Mary Jane's six-pack, we've got a Monday night game here where we've got the undefeated Seattle Seahawks getting 3.5. Are the Seahawks
Why are
getting
you
3?
telling me these things?
All right, against the
I don't
Detroit
think you know those.
against the Detroit Lions.
I'm
That's gonna-
contractually obligated to pick the Lions.
That's gonna be a good game. That's
Okay,
gonna
so
be
you
a
got the
good,
Lions.
good.
So is it 3.5? The
Yeah.
Seahawks get 3.5.
Yep.
Okay, we go over to Hollywood Harry.
Well, Mary Jane took Detroit, and I have to say, Amber Lane, I'm very impressed with your NFL knowledge because you said that's going to be a good game. That is going to be a very fun game to watch. Very fun.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because Seattle has a rookie coach in McDonald who happens to be 3-0. Detroit is sitting at 2-1. And you know, Don, I would normally back Detroit, and I hope they win the game, but I think they might win this game by a field goal. And I'm siding with Seattle here, and the main reason is they're not in the same division, but they are in the same conference. And sometimes schedule makers, you know, you play teams a little bit more in your conference than you normally would. These two teams have happened to play. They've happened. Sal, by the way, likes Detroit too, but because me and Sal were on FanDuel television today. Amber, what city are you in, by the way, Amber Lane?
What's that?
What city are you in?
Where am I in?
What?
I'm in West Hollywood.
Oh, you're in West Hollywood. Okay. Well, Sal and I were on FanDuel television today, and if you get FanDuel television, you can watch us on Fridays. And I gave out this stat: in the last 3 years, these two teams have played. Not only is Seattle 3-0 straight up, Don, against the Lions in the last 3 years, the Seahawks have scored in those 3 games 136 points. They're averaging 45 points a game over the last 3 games against the Lions.
All right, so who do you take, Amber?
Lions.
Wait, did Harry say who he did?
I'm taking Seattle.
Here, yes,
Oh,
he
okay.
did. So
Sorry
yeah,
to interrupt.
it looks like
Lions.
Jack took the Lions. So right now it's 3-1. Let's go to Old Man G out in West Virginia. What is your pick on the Seahawks Lions game?
Did you say this is a Monday night game or Sunday night game?
Monday night game.
Monday night.
And Detroit?
It's in Detroit.
Yeah, I think the Detroit defense will come up for this one and win. Because I mean, I like Janis Smith. He's from WU, but I still think the Detroit defense is special.
Don, may I add that Amber Lane, in her 6 picks, 5 of them are.
I'll tell you why I'm picking the Lions. I'll tell you why I'm picking the Lions.
You gotta let him finish his thought first, though, Amber. Please.
I was just Amber Lane. You took out of your 5 of your 6 picks. You took animals. Go ahead.
5 of my 6 pack, I took animals. Interesting. Interesting. That makes sense.
But why do you like the Lions?
Well, if I picked the Seahawks, it still would have been an animal.
You know what? It's funny that she picked all animals, and yet a little early we learned that in bed, Hollywood Harry is an animal.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Amber Lane?
Me and my auburn hair, why does it look like that? Okay, I picked
tonight.
I wanted, yeah, I'm always an animal. Last Super Bowl, I would have given the chance for the Lions to go against the Chiefs. And instead of I knew the Niners were not gonna win the Super Bowl. I knew that. I would have given the chance to the Lions. I would have given it away for them.
Dan Campbell,
and so I
fumbled that away.
What's that?
Dan Campbell, the head coach, kind of screwed that up.
Okay, well, like I said, I would have given that opportunity to the Lions because I felt like the Lions.
Okay, does he get a lot of shit for that last year? That game? Does he still
a little? But I don't think as much as most people would get down because, again, you're a Lions fan. You've been a Lions fan your entire life. And every other coach has been pretty much shit on. They never had a team. They're supposed to do this and that. Never had a team. So him getting them to the NFC Championship game meant a ton for the city and the state. And you know what? You got that. And maybe now you can win it, but still, no one else did. So you got to give them a pass.
And now
Go Lions.
and now the Detroit Tigers are in the playoffs, and they're calling Detroit the city
Win the
of
Super Bowl
champions.
too.
Yep. Hey, a lot better than Oakland, right, Don?
Excuse me, don't be rude to me. This was a very devastating day, the last day of the, you know how many Coliseum games the
Yesterday was the last day.
I've
yesterday,
never been to Oakland Alameda Coliseum. I never went there.
it was the place to go. Like it was Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire. Like this was like it was, and it was so radical. Like that's where like the Raiders did their crazy stuff. It
Yep.
was a special place in
Still was,
sports.
still was overall though. It still was a dump.
I have a
It was
question,
always
Amber.
a dump.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, Mary Jane.
Amber, would I have seen a musical concert there?
Of course, you would have. Yes,
Oh, okay,
many
yes. The main time my mom neglected me and tried to have me murdered, there was traffic going into there, and she let me and 5 other 12-year-old girls get out of the minivan and walk all the way into Oakland to that place. And there were a lot of people on the street trying to talk to us and get us to come with them. But we made it untouched, unmurdered, and it was a nice show.
What
That
concert?
definitely.
What concert?
It was due to adolescent brainwashing, New Kids on the Block.
Oh, I bet you that was great.
Oh, yeah, it was really crazy.
Step 1, we can have lots of fun. Step 2, it's just me and you. Love it, Mary Jane.
Yay.
Love all the. Yes, that was the place that all the concerts would happen at, and I'm very worried about what will happen to Oakland
Won't they
after
rebuild
this.
a new one? Won't they just make a bigger, spiffier one?
No, they're putting it in Vegas. They're putting it in Vegas. No, but like
No.
that was like
They're going to Sacramento. The A's are going to Sacramento for 2 years.
Whatever, Sacramento, whatever. In any case, that Oakland Coliseum was like a place that like when I was a kid, if you read like so many books during the summer, you got like whatever, I read a million books regardless. But this is one reason where like guys where like I started to learn that I could talk to guys because
Oh no, Don, get back to your seat. Amber's talking about boys again.
Oh no, I shouldn't talk about boys. But if you read enough books during the summer, they would give you a free
Boy at the
ticket.
Oakland Coliseum.
Yes, and so like I would stack up like 1,000,000 tickets. So my dad would whatever. So we'd go to the Oakland Coliseum for like baseball games, and then I learned that there was like math, like statistics involved with like baseball. So then I got like I'm a nerd, okay? Like so then I got really into like baseball, and then I could talk sports, baseball better than the guys could talk. So they were like, "Oh my God, you're like a hot nerd."
I like that. I like that, Amber Lane. That's very impressive. I have a question, Mary Jane, for Amber. Do you prefer Northern California or the LA area or Orange County more?
My preference is like Santa Cruz, San Diego, anywhere by the beach. I don't prefer anywhere unless you can actually surf. Like anywhere you can actually surf is what my preference is.
I like Laguna.
Yeah, you can surf there. I don't live where I prefer.
Right.
Is that a pretty girl?
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
Oh, by the way, avocado.
Avocado.
I got a trivia question for you. See if
Right.
you guys. What type of flavored Doritos am I eating right now? And the bag is yellow.
Taco.
Taco.
Hot mustard.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen hot mustard
Yeah.
Doritos.
Not bad.
Question
seen-
for,
Got the bait.
question for
Oh.
Amber Lane.
Nice.
Question for Amber Lane. Have you ever surfed on a dolphin?
Only at Marine World.
Why were you talking about boys?
I don't know. I forgot. I shouldn't have been.
Boys are never been good for you.
Yeah,
no,
and
they're
she
terrible.
really caused trouble here because Quinn says, question after Amber bragged about being a nerd. Quinn says, question for Amber, what's the last book you really enjoyed?
Oh, well, let me just pick it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Can I guess?
And where it's it's actually under here, so I
The
can't
John
pick it
Mackey
up.
story. The John Mackey story is my guess of what book
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
it. That's it.
Okay, and question for Mary Jane.
Oh, excuse me. This was the last book I really enjoyed. Okay.
Yay.
You're a Mormon. You're a Mormon. Mormons don't believe in God.
No, Don, I believe she divorced a Mormon. Correct,
Oh.
Amber?
Hey, Amber Lane. My wife is Mormon.
Good for her.
Yep.
Okay, Hollywood Harry, you're in the hot seat again.
What I do?
Question for Mary Jane.
Yep.
Did Hollywood Harry acknowledge or compliment you at all for going 5-1 last week? Question mark.
Wait a minute. Time out. Time.
We've got a timeout from Hollywood Harry. Go ahead. We'll accept that timeout.
I think my praising you, Mary Jane, on your Chargers analysis trumps your 5-1 record. But I will say congratulations on your 5-1 record. But I think my congratulations on your analysis of the Chargers is even better than the 5-1 record.
Wonderful. I will accept your timeout and let's take your statement to the commissioner. Terry Greenbeans, what do you think of all that?
Terry
Thank you.
Greenbeans is saying that Amber is Jewish.
I am.
You are not.
Excuse me. Also,
Are you really
Mary Jane-
Jewish?
Mary Jane, I asked 23andMe, okay? Mary Jane, I wore this specifically because I believe we have the same
Yes. That is very, very pretty. And I do have one just like it.
and Don Bears was the one that got it for you, I believe.
Wow.
Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Excellent wardrobe choice for your first Pretty Girl Show back. It's gorgeous, Amber. And Don, do you know a song from the t-shirt she's wearing?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, really? Well, you don't want to share it with the world?
I think it's time that we find out if Hollywood Harry would like this girl or not. Does she think this girl is a cute girl?
Okay, we're doing this. Let's do it.
Who lists them, Don?
I don't know.
Who made the list? Do you want me to quickly Google things?
I don't know.
Okay, you want me to or not?
Let me tell you this. I've been to quite a few weddings in my life. I've seen some beautiful weddings. I remember when Lady Di married Prince Charles.
Yeah.
I remember This one time I had my own wedding. This one time I got married to a Mormon.
Where in Utah?
No,
Where?
Oakland is a very big hub for Mormons.
Okay.
Check out the Oakland Mormon Temple.
Well,
It's
as I was trying to say before,
sorry,
s-
pretty girl, I didn't
I know,
interrupt.
I know. Anyway, I've been to a lot of weddings, but I've never been to a more beautiful wedding than the Hollywood Harry and Angie wedding.
Thank you. And by the way, Don, today on FanDuel TV, in our promo, Sal mentioned that. Sal mentioned that I gave out a pick during my vows.
Yeah, you did.
And it was another loser, Mary Jane.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, on that note, Terry Greenbeans has an official statement. Don, do you read the official statements? Or should I?
You can.
Okay, Terry Greenbeans' official statement. Hollywood Harry's respect for Mary Jane's incredible record feels fake based on his past actions. ... As commissioner, I have to say, stay impartial, but based on Hollywood Harry's past statements and attendance ... he is suspect.
Green Beans is all over me, Don.
I can't. He's got a mind of his own, man.
I guess so.
Oh, followed by Amber Rules, classic Amber Rules.
I wonder if Jack is
Everybody in the USA. I can buy my own flowers.
Yay!
What were you
Yes,
wondering, Hollywood Harry?
I wonder if Jack is feeding Green Beans some inside info.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, Don, we have a virgin in the chat that would like to know if Hollywood Harry thinks a particular person is cute.
Oh, I like that, Quinn. Let's go. Who?
Don,
You read it.
okay.
Well, I shouldn't assume that we were talking about Quinn, though, Mary Jane.
No, it's Quinn. Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
virgin in for miles around.
Okay, okay.
Hollywood Harry, what about Elaine from Seinfeld?
Now or then?
Ooh.
Virgin, I don't know.
Because I saw Julia Louis-Dreyfus the other day on TV, and she's looking a little old, but during the Seinfeld, oh yeah.
Green Seinfeld, you're a big fan, it looks like.
Yeah. I was watching a couple episodes this afternoon.
Booze.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you say, Amber?
I didn't say anything.
I think she said booze.
What?
Oh, don't show boobs, Amber. No, you're okay. You're okay. Keep it down.
You know what? I'm going to let her show her breasts.
No. Or Amber, did you have a comment about Elaine's boobs?
No soup for you.
Okay.
You had different glasses on a minute ago, didn't you?
Amber, Terry Greenbean says in all caps, I can buy my own flowers.
I can buy my own flowers. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Don Barris is the man.
Wow.
Also,
Yeah.
also a very pretty girl. Don Barris
you.
is the man.
Thank you.
Earth Tubbs is here and he says, yay! He's late and he says, yay, Amber. Terry Greenbeans follows it with, I can give 5 girls or boys if you want.
I got to tell you this. Terry Greenbeans has never been more vocal during the show. And it seems like he likes Amber and he's a little upset with Harry.
A little?
Well, maybe Hollywood Harry shouldn't have mentioned poopy burps and my name in the same sentence.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Well, anyway, it's nice to see you again, Harry. I don't know if we.
Oh,
picked
wait,
up on-
we've got another one. Can we get Hollywood Harry's opinion on another person?
Sure.
This is from the Virgin again. Alexandra Daddario. Would you like me to spell that?
I don't know who that is.
Nobody does.
Oh, I do know who that is.
Quinn,
I do know who
Quinn
that is.
wouldn't have said it if most people didn't know who
Oh,
it was.
Hollywood he says he
Wait.
knows.
I remember. She was in The White Lotus, and she was also in
True Detective season 1.
what was the movie with The Rock with the earthquake?
Oh yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but I know what you're talking about. It was her dad in that, right? And Baywatch too.
Right. She gets a hell yeah because she is very pretty. Don't get me wrong, but got real boobs, and to steal a line from the show Seinfeld we were just talking about, she's got real boobs, and they are spectacular.
Okay. And Terry Greenbean says, I love Hollywood Harry. I'm harsh on him because he's rude to Mary Jane.
Don't be rude to Mary Jane. Anyone.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you. Oh,
The Rock earthquake movie, San Andreas.
And Andrea, yeah,
That's it.
she played
And-
Rock's daughter.
the Virgin has one more pick for Hollywood Harry.
I like this. Virgin come up with them every week. I like. Let's do it.
Okay, Angela Bassett.
Formerly, was she in a James Bond, or did she sing a theme song from James Bond? Or no, she was Tina Turner, right?
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah, she did Goldeneye. Tina Turner did.
didn't Angela Bassett? Wasn't she like a police chief and like is she a police chief like in Chicago Fire or something like that too?
Can I get a pretty girl anthem?
What do you mean?
I would say I would need Angela Bassett to. I don't know. I'd say
I
no.
think something's back in the building.
What
I
were
don't
you
know.
talking about? Can you get a pretty girl anthem? What do you mean by that?
Her shirt. Look at her shirt. She wants somebody to sing for her.
Oh,
Yes. I think something's packed in their holding.
I can't sing that. I'm trying not to sing that song anymore.
And Angela Bassett might be in her 60s now, so I don't know about that.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
Well, can I say that Terry Greenbeans gave us another tip for $4.20? He says, I'm with Amber Lane. John Madden used to coach there. Now it's in reference to the Oakland thing earlier. So thank you very much for that, Terry. We appreciate it.
Why would you invite me on here and be rude to me? That is not a pretty girl behavior.
You've got to be cool. You've got to be cool. Okay?
Are you upset with the Terry Greenbeans tip, Amber?
TGB. All love, appreciate, love, blessings, amazingness.
Yeah, 'cause
Love and abundance.
I think Terry Greenbeans has fallen in love with Amber Lane.
Yes, he says he loves Amber.
Any more, Quinn? Any more?
You got another one, Quinn?
Gwen, I think you need to serve up 2 more. If he doesn't answer soon, I'll have to call him. He keeps
Why
using-
would you? Well, I'm never coming back on this again if you're going to be rude to me.
Okay, well
Oh, no, Amber,
then
what
if that's what you
happened?
think and you want
Oh.
to start and you want to embarrass me, get off now then.
Oh,
The
no,
fuck
no.
off now.
No,
Just
pretty
get
girl,
off.
please.
Get
No,
off,
pretty
Amber.
girl, please.
Don't fucking come at me that way. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. You keep interrupting everybody fucking talking. So I say
Stop.
something to you. Get off now then. Get
No.
off fucking now.
No, we're still
No,
playing.
no. Let's stop here. Let's stop here because I think she's a valuable asset to the show. Let's not go.
Everyone's very pretty. Everyone's very pretty today.
Very pretty, very pretty.
Yay! Okay,
Yay.
okay,
Oh,
Hollywood Harry,
Yep.
Jeanette Goldstein. Or Jeanette Goldstein.
I think it's Jeanette. I think.
Oh, Jeanette.
I don't
Who's
know who
she?
that is.
I don't know who she is.
I don't either. Let me see.
Yeah, it's really weird because usually Quinn keeps up with pop culture and would only mention people that everybody knows.
She played a lady in the Alien movie.
Is
Alien.
that the third set of sunglasses, Amber?
yeah, let's check.
Is
I
that
just
is
needed,
that is that the third set of glasses?
I just needed some rose colored at this point.
We're gonna do a pass on this one. We need another one from Quinn.
Okay. Okay, we got a pass, Quinn. Serve up 2 more quick.
You know what? Let's have Old Man G give a couple. Old Man
Yeah.
G's more in tune with what somebody might know. Who's that girl that was supposed to be on the Pretty Girls show last week and didn't come?
What was it? No, it wasn't Martha Stewart. It was Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney
Oh.
Sweeney.
Well,
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney was also on the second season of White Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
And it was odd that she's really known now for the massive size of her boobs, when on White Lotus, she never showed them off at all. So I didn't even know her boobs were that massive. But now
No, that is not what happened.
it's because of how big her boobs are, how tiny her waist is. It's an absolute
no.
yes.
Excuse me. She was
Yeah.
on a show. She was on 2 shows before that. She was on one the maids, whatever,
The Handmaid's Tale and Euphoria.
yeah, she was on that one, and she was like
Yeah, but I know her from White Lotus.
okay, but she was on that one, and she was on another thing before that, and she was showing her tits way before. That's how she got a lot of jobs, because her tits are amazing. I mean,
Never noticed them, but those are fake, right?
No.
They're real?
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes,
I mean,
the
I know.
milkers.
Okay, so you said
Yeah,
yes
she's
or
got
no
milk.
to that.
Oh, I'm saying yes, but I could have swore I've seen her before, younger, and her boobs didn't look that big at all. I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, they're big. They're really big. They are
They're big.
big, and they're real.
And they're full.
Next week, I would like to come up with a Hollywood Harry list of celebrities that he's had sex with.
You got that long?
If it's that long, we'll take it.
All right. Mary Jane, that okay?
I have no problem with that.
All
I
right.
think Hollywood Harry, it is time for your tell-all sexcapades book. Hollywood Harry's celebrity sex list.
And we should honestly try to get you to write a book like that. And
Right.
see if Bill Simmons pushes it. And I'll tell you this, we'll talk about it all the time. We'll sell a lot of books on this show. Let's see what
By the way,
let's see what
me and
Bill
Bill Simmons on Monday night were exchanging text messages.
Really?
Yep.
About what?
How the referees cheat for the Chiefs.
Don't they cheat
Yep.
for the Celtics too?
That well, he actually made a statement about the Celtics getting robbed in a couple of years with us guys, but just me and him. We talked about the Chiefs getting every call by the officials all the time late in games.
Well, if I can say one thing that comes from the heart, I love Hollywood Harry Callahan.
Thanks.
And Terry Greenbean says, comment for Hollywood Harry. If you call my on the phone and tell me all your Hollywood sex stories, I type 80 words a minute. So you got somebody who's going to write it down for you if you'd like. But Hollywood Harry, do you have any social media you'd like to give out?
Did we get 5 picks?
We're short one, I think.
Yeah.
Quinn had
Okay.
another one about Sabrina Carpenter, if you want to use that one.
No, you give another one.
Yeah, you give one. I don't know who she is either.
Okay. How about classic? This will be in the prime of Catwoman Julie Newmar.
Catwoman Julie Newmar.
Oh man.
What else was she on after Batman? Because that was in the mid '60s, right?
That's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool. I'm gonna have to go no there.
Ah, harsh.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're talking old, right? So I don't know.
Well, not her now, but back then.
Yeah, I know. Attractive.
All right.
Or
How about this? How about funny lady Sarah Silverman?
I'm gonna say no because not that I don't think she's a pretty woman and she's always been nice to me, which she has, but a woman who is a comedian and earns her living as a comedian, I find it hard for someone like Sarah she might enjoy sex, but everything is a joke all the time, which means the sex that's going on, I just can't see a female who's full-fledged comedian being focused even to be able to pull away and not think about the comedy stuff that's going on.
So you don't think she would call you? Your behavior would be like that of an animal in the bed. You don't think she would say something like that?
She could make a joke. But the thing is Angie was actually serious about that, and she loves that about me. Now, Sarah Silverman would be calling me a beast in the sack and making a joke about it, which would be funny and loud, but I don't think she's passionate about the love making because everything in the life of her or a comedian is jokes.
Do you think you could ask Angie, and then one time when you guys are making love, you let me watch? I wouldn't touch anybody. When I'm done, I'd leave.
She might. For you, she'd probably do that for you.
Okay, well then, if you can arrange that, I'd love to do that. I'd like to see you being the animal. That I'd love. Instead of just it described to me, I'd like to see it so it's fresh in my mind.
And when we say animal, if you look up people out there, if you don't know what the animal is, it's a southwestern boar called a javelina. I'm pictured I'm a beast, like a javelina, like a pig, like a warthog.
If anyone clips this is not okay.
Like a warthog, / grizzly bear.
Okay. A boar, warthog, grizzly bear animal.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'd like to see it. So talk to Angie about that.
I will.
All right.
I will.
Do you have any social media you'd like to give out?
Yes, definitely. I am on the podcast at the Bill Simmons Ringer Podcast Network, Against All Odds with Cousin Sal twice. I'm on FanDuel Television today. Hopefully your cable provider has that. You can see Sal give out picks with professional writer Mia Kimes.
Mia,
We're also
wait a minute. Is that the girl from ESPN?
yeah.
She writes on your show?
No, she was a guest on FanDuel TV with Sal and I today.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a big comic book fan, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. And also Bet Online. Check out my videos on X. With that, we'll be doing WWE next week, and on X, you can find me at AAO Harry.
AAO Harry.
Bravo,
That's Hollywood.
bravo! And I'm
You-
going to assume
you
you
have
learned
a-
your lessons from all the ways you were very rude to me this month.
Wait, what?
She's
I-
as let me get it. He might understand it better. She's hoping you learned some lessons for how rude you've been to her this past month.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, I've learned, and I regret, and I thoroughly apologize because I think you are wonderful, Mary Jane, and you are a tremendous asset on this show.
I'll ask you this. Thank you, Hollywood Harry. But if you asked Amber, she would tell you that I'm a pretty girl.
What a pretty, gorgeous, wonderful girl that Don Barris is.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful that
Well, did you have a Canadian glass in your hand a minute ago?
I did.
Where'd you get that?
One of my boyfriends. Don't talk about it.
One of
Yes.
your
Boyfriends. Let me see.
How many boyfriends do you have?
Who is it? Is it your boyfriend from Canada? You're talking about Wayne Gretzky, the great one?
He's too old for me.
Oh, who's the singer from Canada? The rapper.
Oh, no,
Drake.
no,
Drake,
no, Don,
Drake.
no, back it up. You're a pretty
Drake.
girl, Don.
I am a
Hollywood
pretty girl, thank
Harry,
you.
comment from back it up, Terry Hollywood Harry. Here's
Yeah.
a comment from Terry Greenbeans. Hollywood Harry has lost a lot of fan support by dissing Mary Jane.
Yes, don't do that. Don't ever diss Mary Jane.
Whoa!
Rude.
Wow, you really walked into a bad hole right here.
That was
And,
Don. That was a buzzsaw.
It really was. Lovely girl, pretty girl in her own right, Amber Lane. Do you have any
Yes.
social media to give out?
Well, yes,
Uh,
we want that, but comment from Terry Greensbeans to Amber Lane is not allowed to talk to boys, all capital letters.
No, she can talk to boys. That was when she was part of the Ding Dong Show because she couldn't handle boys.
Amber Lane, do you know, by the way, that I am an honorary member of the Ding Dong Show?
Congratulations. Don't ever be rude to Mary Jane.
I earned that title probably 7 years ago, Don, Mary
Yes.
Jane?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Well, send my love to Lainey, and I'm so grateful that I got asked about if I could share my opinions on the sports because I'm a sporty girl.
Wait,
Um,
I have a question for you though, Amber. Are you friends still with Miss D?
Yes, I am.
No, she's
Good.
not. When's the last time you talked to her?
But I talk to her on Twitter all the time.
It's
I'm
not
still
friends.
connected.
That's not friends.
Don says Twitter doesn't count.
Okay, well, I talk to Miss D more than I talk to y'all. Miss D and what? I am connected with. Okay, whatever.
Okay, do you have
Like,
any
don't-
social media to give out?
Yeah, fuck you, Elon Musk.
Wow.
Fuck you, Zuckerberg. Fuck you. You are a nerd. You can't even go to a party and you control social media. Fuck you. Fuck you. And yes, I'm Team Canada these days. Canucks.
The
That's
canoe.
beautiful social media. Thank you, Amber.
Oh, excuse me for my cuss words. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm
Uh,
usually
Excuse me.
overly
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. It's
I'm usually over talkative during the Pretty Girl Show, but I do support Amber heavy.
Who said that?
Terry Greenbeans, your new boyfriend.
You can stand in line. I've got a lot of boyfriends.
Whoa.
How many boyfriends do you have right now?
Okay, well, my boyfriends, like, I don't sleep with my boyfriend. I only sleep with people that give me. Do you see this?
I
No.
don't see it.
Well, are you investigating a murder? It's a pin board.
No, I am. This is what you need to give me if you want to get into my bedroom. Okay, I'm gonna need a tiara. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need rubies and diamonds,
So
garnet.
if you give a tiara to you, that you'll sleep with the person. What's your social media so people can get in touch with you?
But it's Amber motherfucking Lane. I don't know. I don't have a social media. I don't do social media.
Good for you.
I believe Terry Greenbean's comment says, "I'm out, comma, I don't stand in line."
Uh-oh. I'd rather date Hollywood Harry 50 times more than Amber lately.
I'd like to see Amber date Terry Greenbeans. That could be a very interesting combo.
Terry Greenbeans doesn't give tiaras out.
Yeah, I know.
tiara
That's
done.
Amber, are you up for a blind date?
I know who gives tiaras out.
Who does?
Apparently somebody that gave her a Canada Cup.
Drake.
Right. All right, I'm heading out, guys. Heading out. I'm fading.
All right, can I just, Mary Jane, do you have any social media to give out?
Oh yes, A with a circle, TheSmokingMaryJane, and that's on Instagram. And I don't really go on that X thing, but if you want to go there after the A with a circle, please remove the THE. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Would you give my social media? And then we'll
Yes,
see.
Don is simply Don1 everywhere except for Facebook and Cameo. He is Don Barris. Please send 2XL t-shirts to Don Barris, 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los
Hi,
Angeles,
Angie.
California, 90046. Hi, Angie.
How's Angie tonight?
Is it time to become a beast lover? Yeah.
Oh, whoa! We get to see him right before they mate.
Oh, Don wants to watch. Don wants to watch if it's okay.
I won't touch either of you. I just want to see what he sounds like. This animal you call.
It's a bear. He's my grizzly.
Does he stand on two legs?
I said it was more like a warthog.
Well, it's wonderful to see you, Angie. It's wonderful to see my old friend Hollywood Harry. It was wonderful to have you back here, Amber Lane. You look beautiful as always.
Amber.
Mary Jane. What's that, Harry?
I said thank you, Amber. She was great, Don.
She was great.
Mary Jane, great too. Oh man, awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, when you said you're like an animal, but I thought you were talking about one half of the Road Warriors.
Oh yeah, and
Hawk
Hawk.
an animal.
Animal.
All right, but for now,
Hawk.
Old Man G, can you